Hi everyone, it's Zelda here. If you ever feel like you're drowning in AI tools, then this video is for you. I don't know about you, but I keep seeing new tools every week. There must be at least 10 a week, and I just can't keep on top of them. And the ones I do try, I'm often really disappointed in what they can or can't do. So I realised that I actually keep coming back to the same 5 tools every week. And in the AI space, I've been using these tools for at least 6 months, which is actually quite a long time in the world of AI because it's moving so fast. So I thought I would share the ones I keep coming back to and show you how to use them at a high level. So the first one is Notebook LM. So I love Notebook LM because it helps me organise my information. Let's move this here so it's central, because I'm a little bit OCD, but don't tell anyone. So organise your information. Notebook LM literally allows you to upload anything, documents, websites, links, YouTube videos, whatever you want. And you can then manipulate that information to ask it questions and create audio files from it and all sorts of cool things. So let me show you very quickly what that looks like. So over here you've got, this is the Notebook LM page, and I'll put all the links to these tools down below so you can access them easily. All you need to do is just go to sources here and you just add a source, and these are the files that you want to add. So you can link it to your Google Drive, you can add a website link, you can put a YouTube video in here, you can even just put some copied text from somewhere else, or you just put whatever files you've got into this sort of upload sources section. And then when you've got that, you can have a conversation with it. So it's got a chat box here. You can start asking it questions, which I'm finding so useful, especially if I've got 5 or 6 documents or PDFs that I need to understand sort of the gist of what they're saying, but I don't want to go through every single document again, or perhaps I read something somewhere and I can't remember where I read it, so I upload the documents and I just ask the question to the chat. It's just so much quicker and saves me hours and hours of time. The other thing I really love doing is going to audio overview here. So there's lots of different options. And to be fair, I haven't used these other ones, so I don't know how good they are. I presume this is like creating a video of the content, which would be pretty cool. Mind map of the content, create a report from it, create some flashcards would be good if you're doing a presentation perhaps. And you can even create a quiz. I mean, that's awesome. But the one I found particularly useful when I do my drop-offs or pickups on the school run is to create an audio overview. So I clicked this a little while ago so I could create an audio overview of this prompting best practices PDF and from OpenAI. It's very interesting in case you're wondering. But what it does is basically it's created a 20-minute presentation, audio presentation about, so 16 minutes, about the content. We're starting to talk already, which is so helpful when you're on the school run or you've got to nip out to the shops or something, but you really need to stay, you really need to read a document, or you really need to grasp a certain topic or knowledge. It's so good to just press play and listen to it whilst you're walking or whatever it is you're doing. So I absolutely love Notebook LM and I use it constantly for all sorts of different things, but that is one of my favourite tools right now and has been for a while. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Napkin. I love Napkin. So if you want to create slick diagrams for a PowerPoint presentation or excuse me, got this really annoying cough right now. If you want to create diagrams for a slick PowerPoint presentation, then you can use Napkin AI to help you do that really quickly. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is what you get when you click onto Napkin AI. It looks like a blank piece of paper, and so you can just click into here and paste some text. So this is the text from the prompting guide I was just looking at. And then what you can do is you come over to here with this little lightning strike and click that. Oh, I need to make myself a bit smaller here. Magic happens. My system is going a bit slow today, so it's taking a little bit longer than normal, but what usually comes out is pretty cool. Here we go. All right, so here it's created a really cool looking diagram about how to master GPT 4.1 prompting. And there's so many, I mean, I love the colours, I love the style of it, I think it's really awesome. There are different styles though, and there are so many really cool ways to do this that, I mean, these just look like professional drawings to me. You can go back and then choose different styles here. And then once you've chosen the style that you like, you can change the colouring of it as well, and the sort of the lineage of it, if that makes sense. I'm not a designer, so I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about when it comes to drawings, but all I know is that this is way better than what I could produce. Okay, and then when you click on it, when you've chosen the one that you like the look of, you can click on it, you can change the background colours and the brightness of it, you can change the aspect ratio, you can change the style of it. So you can choose a slightly different version. Let's go for a darker one. And then when you're inside the document, you can change the writing, so you can type over it or change the way it's written. You can change the colours, okay, and the style, the colours. You've got different shape, pattern, thickness, brightness. I mean, there's so many different ways to customise it, and it's just going to really elevate the style of your PowerPoints, without you needing to spend hours and hours and hours trying to, make that box look a certain way, when this can do it all for you in just a matter of minutes. Now, it is a bit fiddly in terms of the interface. I find a little bit annoying at times when, your system is running slowly. It can be a little bit annoying to change the type of diagram it is. But when it works really well on a fast connection, it saves so much time. So that's Napkin AI. Let's see, what's my next tool? Whisper. Okay, transcribe dictations effortlessly with Whisper. I love Whisper, and I'll show you why in a second. Let me just go back up to here. I'm going to just click into this, and then I'm going to click here. What do you mean by chain of thought prompting? Okay, so it's literally typed exactly what I said, and I didn't need to do it. It took me about 4 times faster to say that than it would to type it out. And you can do that on anything, any screen. I've got it on my phone, I've got it on my laptop, I've got it literally everywhere. I don't have to type at all if I don't want to. And it just makes responding to social media posts really easy. It makes writing entire drafts of a document really easy. It just makes life easier. When you've got a million texts to respond to and you can't respond quickly enough, because you just, fat fingers trying to type a million miles an hour, it doesn't work. This is the answer to that, and it's just so easy and simple to use. So, I mean, I don't think I really need to show that again, but have a play for yourself. You get like a free number of words or something for each week in the first trial period. So it's definitely worth checking out. So that's Whisper. Transcribe in-person meetings. This is one I've recently learned about, but I found it invaluable when it comes to in-person meetings. It's literally like your Otter or Fathom or or Fireflies that you use on your virtual meetings to record, transcribe and summarize the meetings, but you use it in real life meetings instead. So let me see if I can just open this up for you. Hold on. Okay, so this is what the Jamie AI screen looks like. So it's got a number of things along the side to tag your meetings with. It's got your recently recorded meetings in the middle. It's got shortcuts and things like that, tasks that have come out of those meetings that keeps it all in one place for you. And here, all you need to do to start recording is simply press Start Jamie, and then it will listen into your meeting, whilst your laptop is open, I don't think it's available on phone at the moment, but that's coming, I'm sure. And all you do is just have it open in the meeting, and it records literally everything that's said, who's speaking, what they're saying, transcribes it all, can summarize it, pulls out the actions, exactly the same as what you would get with Otter or one of the other virtual audio recorders. But this time you can actually take it to in-person meetings with you, which is really great when you're in consulting and you're going to visit customers on site, whatever it is you're doing. This is such a great way to capture all of that information without having to write copious notes. So I highly recommend trying something like this as well. And the final tool that I use all the time at the moment is Perplexity AI. So a lot of people tend to use like ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude for a replacement to Google, which I think is really strange because they're so powerful and so good at like actual reasoning and thinking. But one of the AI tools that I do like to replace Google with is Perplexity. And the reason for this is basically because it takes whatever question you've asked it, it summarizes it. It can put the answers into a table instead of just giving you like a bunch of links to scroll through and figure out which one is the most relevant. It takes what is relevant from all of those links and it actually summarizes it for you and puts it into a table, which makes it so much easier to just know the answer quickly. Let me show you what I mean. So let's go over to Perplexity. So it looks very similar to Google and most of the other LLMs, to be honest. So what you just do is you just click in here. You can use your Whisper Flow. Give me the top 5 plumbing companies in Colorado, and can you also organize them by revenue size and how many employees they have? Okay, so let's just click search for that. So it's gathering the information. One thing it does do is it provides the sources of where it's getting the information from, right? So it's really, really helpful. So here we go, top 5 plumbing companies in Colorado. I don't know if this is true because I don't live in Colorado, but maybe one of you do and you can tell me whether these look familiar. So here we go. Yeah, it's very interesting. So for instance, if you're doing a piece of research on, who are the competitors of my plumbing company in Colorado, you can actually create a table really quickly that gives you that data and information. And also, if you're just using it on a day-to-day basis to improve your daily life, like where can I find, where's my nearest dentist or whatever it is that you would normally search for using Google, try using Perplexity instead and see what kind of difference it gives you. I mean, I love it because it doesn't have any adverts and it doesn't give me millions of links. It just summarizes the key points that actually answer my question. And yeah, it's got like just like ChatGPT does, it has a deep research section as well, and it's got a lab section which you can get if you upgrade to Pro. But honestly, I haven't found the need to upgrade to Pro. I've been very happy using the free version for this because I don't have a lot of need for that. But if you were going to use the deep research version of this, then I would say probably use ChatGPT because it's just got that edge over the other LLMs when it comes to deep research. And I can do another whole video on that if that's something you're interested in. But those are my top 5 tools. Very simple. So let's go back through them again. So we've got Notebook LM to organize your information. We've got creating slick diagrams with Napkin AI. Effortlessly transcribing your dictations with Whisper on phone and laptops, transcribing in-person meetings on your laptop, and powerfully summarizing your searches with Perplexity. So those are my top 5. I hope you found that useful. Check back again, maybe I've done another one of these in a few months' time, but over the last few months, these are the ones that I'm using because they really do prove to me that they can make my day more efficient, save me loads of hours of time. So I hope they do the same for you. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and please like and subscribe to help Mother Algorithm find the right people to watch my videos. So thank you so much for your time and hope to see you on another one. Cheers.